All right, there's a verse on Charlie Kirk, the liar. We call him, oh, whoa, Pinocchio. Look how big his nose is.
For the record, no man in the history of the species has replayed conversations that we had and thought about them when we were alone in a room.
For the record, he says, for the record, when somebody says for the record, that means jokes are turned off, sarcasm's turned off. So let's try it again. Charlie Kirk. For the record,
no man
for the record. Okay, we got a record. We got it on video. Up. Got it on video. Up. Got it on video. Up. Got him.
history of the
No man
species
in the history of the species. No man in the history of the species
has replayed
conversations that we had
and
thought about them
when we were alone in a room.
when we were alone in a room. For the record. Now, have I done that? Yeah, I have. CJ Salazar and I, intimately alone, in his room, in his dad's house. Chris Salazar Sr., Chris Salazar Jr., you know? His name is CJ because it's Christopher Jr. He doesn't like the name Christopher. I don't know why. It's a great name. But he does like CJ. Christopher Jr. And I got news for you, Charlie Kirk. We were in a room, alone. In a room. Going over conversations of things that we did in the past. Fun time, happy fun time. We did that. For the record, does that mean Charlie Kirk's a liar? Yes. Does that mean Charlie Kirk is a liar? Absolutely. Let's see how big this nose goes. Charlie Kirk surrounded by bodyguards lying to our face. On camera. People hyping him up. Just hyping him up. He's into that Second Amendment. Look at those guns. He's got some big muscles. For a liar. People, achoo! Hyping him up like the top left-hand corner of the screen. It's 10:14 p.m., boys. You know what that means. First Corinthians 10:14. They're hyping him up a little bit too much. Flee from idolatry. This guy probably loves the... Oof. Paul is warning believers to actively run away from anything that takes God's rightful place in their hearts. In the context of 1 Corinthians 10, he's drawing from Israel's history, how they fell into sin through idolatry, and urging Christians not to repeat their mistakes by idolizing Charlie Kirk. It's not just about statues or false gods. Nope, it's about Charlie Kirk. In modern life, idolatry can be anything we value, trust, or love more than God. And that's exactly what happens when they hype up this guy. But just, and I know what you're gonna say. Oh, maybe he was making a joke. Well, if that's the case, let's listen to him one more time. Let's listen carefully now.
For the record, no man in the history of the species has replayed conversations that we had and thought about them when we were alone in a room.
Well,
Are you saying that me and CJ aren't men? Because we did that, and I can testify. And she's gonna call him out. She's calling him out right here.
I think that you just lied that
Get him! Let him know, sis! I don't feel led to kiss you, but I would give you a fist bump. Exactly. Top left-hand corner, boys. Top left-hand corner. She doesn't look very kissable. But what's Matthew 10:16 say? Oh, I send you as forth as sheep in the midst of the wolves. Be wise as serpents, harmless as doves. Jesus tells his disciples that following him will place them in a dangerous, hostile environment. Don't kiss her. So they must combine wisdom and discernment, purity and gentleness. Don't kiss her. It's a balance. Being sharp enough not to be deceived, yet gentle enough not to become a deceiver. I don't even know that girl. You know? I don't think that's very appropriate. Kissing her on the lips. I'm not doing that. I take that back. I will give you a fist bump, you know. But I don't know you. You look like an image bearer of God. You're a girl. You're calling him out. I like that. You got him good. But hey, I'll get to know you throughout this video. I know you better than girls I've never seen. I think you just lied that all men
don't
don't think. What was it again? Don't think.
that's such
It's
that's
called a
such
joke.
Oh, it's a joke now. You're a joke. You said for the record. It's a joke. Your mom's a joke. You want to hear a yo mama joke? Why did Charlie Kirk's mom name Charlie Kirk Charlie? Answer. She liked the last 3 letters of his first name. Boy. Yeah, that's called funny, mommy. Your mom is funny. Boy. But let's hear him explain himself.
I'm sure there's a man somewhere that recollected on a conversation.
Yeah, as if that's obvious. Yeah. You said for the record. He said, yeah, I'm sure that, Eric and CJ. Something recollected memory for the past. But that's Eric and CJ. Who cares about the prom king? Charlie. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. Charlie Kirk. Wicked. Such a hypocrite, too. That's the worst part about all this. It's not the lying, it's the hypocrisy. You claim to be a follower of Christ, and yet you are lying. Charlie. Stick to your name. I mean, you stick to your name more than Christ. Christ never lied. You're a liar, Charlie. And now he's claiming it was a joke. Yeah, well. She's not laughing. No one's laughing.
Didn't know that in a dialect that's a debate based on science.
A debate based. She's getting him now. She's ripping into him now. But that's not even my thing. My thing is, you said for the record. Like what kind of record is this? It's like it's one of those records that just. Is it an unbreakable record? I mean, what kind of record is it? We could go to recordsetter.com right now. Here's Chrome. That's random.org. Go there right now. Set the record straight. Record setter. Okay, go to bowling. See if we got some world records on here. What's a good one? Advertisement? Really? Most 10-pin bowling strikes in 1 minute. Let's try this one. See if this guy can bowl. Looks like he's lefty. That's already kind of sus. Lucky shot. If he missed, he would have reset. Okay, that's another lucky one right in the hole. Looks like he has helpers. That's a 3-7-10 split. That's not going to help you. That's a 6-pin. Just start over, dude. I guess he's going to keep bowling through it. Okay, that was a good shot. That was good. That was good, too. I mean, it looks like he's trying really hard. I don't know if I like that. He's kind of a try-hard. That was another great shot. These are some of the most expensive bowling balls on the market. Okay, you're doing better now. Keep going now. Okay, then you leave a 3-7. That was okay. That was a really good shot. This guy's good at bowling. Wow. Okay, you're winning my heart. And I talked to him about it. He said that pin fell over. So that was 14 strikes in a minute. Wow. For the record, he says. Oh, that was 11 strikes in a minute. 11 strikes and 15 shots, but it was really 12. Nice. You're so amazing. Do you have any tips to beat your record? I want to cream you. Oh, my goodness. Eric Smith, follow the rules. Who the hell said that 9 years ago? Shut up. It's weird. Okay. Dan Rollman. I actually got 12 strikes within the minute. We figured the 1 minute timer stopped even if the ball was rolling down the lane. I actually got the last shot off. It is technically 12 strikes. I believe in the guy, so I'm going to give him 12. Just because I believe him and I can do whatever I want with the belief. Eric's original record, that's this Dan Rollman. This is 12 years ago. This is a long time ago. Don't worry about it. Eric's original record, who was that? Eric's original record was setting using just 4 lanes. In Michael's record, he obviously uses more lanes, which makes the feat somewhat easier, in my opinion. I think we should separate the feats and mark Eric's as most bowling strikes in 4 lanes in a minute. Thoughts? Michael, what do you think? And I said, haha, thanks, Dan. It's okay, man. Smiley face. They said poopy. Here's Eric Smith. And this could be anyone, but it says 12 years ago. Did Eric actually write this? Maybe yes, maybe no. Yeah, I did. I can confirm. I cannot confirm or deny. Very nice. Congrats. I'm wondering why they bumped mine down. LOL. I thought we were different categories. I only used 4 lanes and didn't use any human assistance. Did you have helpers or did you take it from the rack? It looked like you had helpers, but you were going to the rack on your own. Who cares? Why am I writing this? Very impressive either way, man. How many 300s do you have? Billy Big Figs. Blah, blah, blah. I can't use my thumb either. What? Epic. Here's some actually good comments. Epic. Insanely awesome. Outstanding. Dan Rollman. Eric Smythe. You are the man. How many attempts did you take? 1. LOL. If you watch it on YouTube, you can read the description. It has all the information there. Jeff Smythe. Any college coach is interested in a two-handed bowler. This young man has 4 sanctioned 300s and 2 sanctioned 800s. One of those, the house league record with 846. He just turned 21. Loves the sport. Okay, so this guy's hyping his son. Okay, you're proud. I'd be too if you were my spawn. Aw, Billy Bigfoot. I like that. So apparently some guy threw 9 strikes in 10 shots on 4 lanes with no helpers, and that was yours truly. If you didn't get that, now you know. But when you say for the record, it says for the record, and that was recordsetter.com.
That recollected on a conversation.
Well, I didn't know that in a dialect that's a debate based on science, and you're talking about a study that would you implement a joke that's based on a
Yes,
truth?
humor.
Get him.
Well, I didn't know that in a
So now she's appealing to ignorance. She says, well, I didn't know that in a dialect, and she's mocking him because it's mock-worthy. Hebrews 10:26, top left-hand corner. If you sin willfully after revealing the knowledge of the truth, there no longer remains a sacrifice for sins, but a fearful something, and you're going to get in big trouble. Well, I didn't know that in a dialect, that's a debate based on science between a girl and a guy.
based on science.
Based on science, she closes her eyes a little bit, rip it into him, and she's talking a little bit like a girl, but to be fair, she is a girl. And you're talking about a study that would you implement a joke? I thought jokes were turned off when you said for the record, because, hey, that's what I'm saying. Would you implement, how dare you implement a joke? And this guy, look at the guy in the top left-hand corner laughing. How dare you? Matthew 10:27 just popped up. What I tell you in the secret, yell from the rooftop. It's a joke! That's based on a truth. And now Charlie Kirk he's going to try to be feisty here. Humor is a tool
Of a
rhetorician to try to get people. He's like, yeah. Like he knows he got trapped. His nose is, through the roof. I mean, his nose is so long. His KNOWS is just through the roof. And you could see it on his face. His mom's really to blame. His mom's the one who named him this. So, to chuckle a little levity, huh? A little levity. Now he's gonna appeal when I feel like taking it. Okay, there's some truth to that. I'm supposed to take it at 10:10. I'm a little bit late. I'm making a video. A little levity. Now he thinks he's a chipmunk. And then some guy says it was funny. So he got it. Like he got that joke. Like for the record. And then oh, here comes the joke. And then the guy somehow says it was funny, but it was so funny that I didn't hear everyone busting up laughing. It was funny.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. The thing is, 1 Corinthians 8:1, goof text. Do you guys know this one? It says, knowledge stuffs out the jokes and the humor. If you're so smart that I forgot to laugh, that's 1 Corinthians 8:1 goof text.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
For the record.
For the record. And then that's it. That's the end of the video. He's a liar. These people are liars. Republicans, liars. And when I run as a Democrat, I'll show you what jokes are all about. I'll show you what real jokes are. And I'll reveal to the world how Charlie Kirk's mom is a joke. And her son is a joke. And her son's name is a joke. I will run a joke campaign as a joke. It's a joke. You want to play jokes? A cheerful heart is good medicine. A crushed spirit drieth the bones. It's a joke. It's a joke. Says things in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.